I was picked up by the Germans and taken into their trench. And I had no sooner taken 2 or 3 steps down the trench when I heard, "Oh, hello, Raz, I'm glad to see you. This is my second night here." He said, "I'm feeling bad, and these so-and-sos, they haven't helped me a bit." And it was Bill Hubbard, one of the men we'd trained in England, one of the original battalion. I had a look at his wound, rolled him over, and I could see that it was probably a fatal wound. And I did the best I could for him. The Germans wouldn't help in any way. They were battle-worn and surly. There were no German officers there, which I asked for. I dressed him as best I could with a piece I cut from his shirt, because he had a huge wound in his back, his lower back. His intestines were exposed. And there was already dirt and chalk in the wound. Imagine what pain he was in. He was dripping with sweat. And after I'd gone about 3 shell holes, traversed that, had there been a path or a road, I could have done better. He pummeled me, put me down, I'd rather die, put me down. I was hoping he would faint. He said, "I can't go any further, let me die." I said, "If I leave you here, Bill, you won't be found. Let's have another go." He said, "All right then." And the same thing happened. He couldn't stand it anymore, and the Germans were beginning to swear at me because I was delaying them. And I had to leave him there, in no man's land. Years later, I saw Bill Hubbard's name on the memorial to the missing cadavers. And when I saw his name, I was absolutely transfixed. Seeing it, it was as though he was now a human being instead of some sort of nightmarish memory that I'd had of leaving him all those years ago. And I felt relieved, and ever since then I felt happier about it. Because always before, whenever I thought of him, I was searching myself, was there something else that I could have done? And that always sort of worried me. But having seen him, and his name in the register, as you know, in the memorials, there's a little safe and there's a register in there with every name. And seeing his name and his name on the memorial, it sort of lightened my heart, if you like.
When was it that you saw his name written there?
When I was 87. That would be the year 1984.